Live at 5, it's offer review. And guess what we're going to talk about today? We're going to talk about gold, and gold. So there is more gold in the game. And it's interesting. They didn't even mention this like in the blog post that this was going to happen right now. But if you look in your August monthly login on day 28, there's some extra gold. 1.4 million. And I know that a lot of people say, well, that's not a lot. That doesn't help you a bunch. I get it. And then also in the payday event, and this is a little more controversial here. In the payday event, you know, it used to pay what, 800,000. Now it's at 1.2 million. Now I've already forwarded this to developers, and but they've also increased the first time completion bonus. So a lot of people are saying, well, I did it a long time ago. Can we get hooked up with the first time completion bonus? I mean, that was a big Reddit post. I did forward it to the developers. And also, I just want to give my thoughts on gold and what I personally do with gold. So every day I take a character up like 2 levels. Like if they're at level 75, I take them from level 75 to level 77. And then throughout the day, I buy 13s or whatever I need, other stuff, right? And that's it. That's it. That's all I do every day. I spend about 1 million gold. And by only spending 1 million gold, I get a surplus. And then that surplus builds up until there's a new character that comes out. And then usually, typically when a new character comes out, then I'll splurge on getting the new character up and running. And then I rinse repeat. And I know that doesn't sound like it's helping your roster much, but you know, really you got to focus, like laser focus initially on just getting your arena team up and running and just getting your raid teams up and running. There's a lot of teams that don't merit attention, you know, and depending on where you are in the game and what you're trying to do. I mean, you can focus on, you know, teams that'll help you in Dark Dimension. I get it. But, you know, as far as like war, I mean, that's such a low priority, war and blitz, you know, focus on just a handful of teams to get those jobs done. And like I said, spend 1 million a day, and that'll get you through the milestones where you get all the cores. You know, spend a minimum of 1 million, but you know, in most circumstances, by only spending 1 million gold a day, you will have a surplus, and it requires a little bit of discipline. And what helps me a lot is I realize that everybody is having the same problem with gold as I'm having. And the only difference, and the only people that aren't, spend ungodly amounts of gold, because I don't see good offers for gold. This is a problem that everybody has, and it just is kind of a large part of what the game actually is. It's about, you know, deciding what you want to do with your resources, and being patient is a large part of the game. And this is at least the way that I play it. Anyways, let's move on to offer review. There is a Kestrel offer. Oh, you know what? I'm going to talk about the Kestrel offer first because I think this merits attention. I'm going to toggle over my free-to-play account. Kestrel. Let's just start with this. Who is Kestrel? I want to know. Who's Kestrel? We don't know. Well, let me tell you who Kestrel is. She's the best character in the game. And in my opinion, if you do not have Kestrel unlocked, you should highly, highly consider this offer. That being said, this is not a good value. 50 character shards for $35 is not a great value, but it's Kestrel. She's the best character in the game. Training material orb maybe worth $1.50, gold orb worth $2. So so everybody I think knows about Kestrel and how amazing she is. And if you don't have her unlocked, do whatever you got to do to get her unlocked. Then it becomes like, well, I've got a 3-star, and this will help me get to 4-star. Is it worth it? I don't know. I've got a 5-star, and this will help me get to 6-star. I don't know. I got to tell you this: when I got a character up to 6 stars, I stopped thinking about stars on characters and just let it ride. And so this is kind of a big deal as far as like. You know, you could focus your, you know, if you're just getting started in this game, you don't have Kestrel unlocked, you can unlock Kestrel and put all your resources into her. She's quite a bit better, easily the best plug and play character in the game, and she's good everywhere. She makes every team better. She's just that much more powerful than any other character in the game. So let's move on. We're going to talk about Deputy Director Orb offer. We just finished up the first Blitz right now, and there will be another Maria Hill Blitz starting on Thursday. I value these orbs at $3 a piece. These are the orbs that have a minimum of 6, maximum 180, average a little more than 9. And I suspect this team is well, I mean, I think Philosopher made a video, right, where he was able to take this new Secret Avengers team, and I think he used Kestrel and Doom, and he was able to go against a Infinity Watch team. Now, I don't think that's realistic to have the power levels he had, but it's still an interesting exercise on the value of this team. They're pretty good, right? I don't know. I haven't really had a situation to use them, but I suspect they're going to be important later. I'm not really sure. 9 orbs at $3 a piece is $27 value. I'm not going to be buying this, but you get the idea. I might actually buy this because I kind of slacked off on this last Blitz, and I kind of want to get him to 5 stars. I don't want to be stuck in with that whole Polaris situation again. I don't know. Upgrade to premium. So this is only because I paid $20 for the RTA Battle Pass, and this is an offer to allow me to not play RTA as much, right? All right, let's move on. ISO 8 energy offer. I'm indifferent towards this offer if it helps you get your characters up and running so that you can participate in the Doom Raid. I get it. I do like the changes made to ISO 8 energy in the last patch where it gives double the amount of ions and ISOs. That also means that I feel like these are worth a lot less. So typically I'm favorable right now towards the offers that have ISO 8 energy, and then any of the ones that have the old school ISO orbs or ion orbs, not so much. Let's move on. Trash! That's what I was just saying. I think these are garbage. I also think that's garbage. Not a fan of these anymore. I think the supply store and the war store is the best way to getting these. Of course, that war store is a crowded space with a lot of great characters and resources there. And then this is just a lot of gold, and it seems like it's few and far where they come through. So the problem with this is that these pieces are $1.50 a piece at this pricing, and it's random. And you have no way of selecting and getting the pieces that you want. And I know for me, I was really stuck on this piece right here for Ebony Maw, and it took forever, and my goodness. Definitely a function of Doom and getting your 16 characters ready for Dark Dimension 4. Mega Orb sale, let's say together, 1, 2, 3, trash, at best $5. No way, we're not even considering that for $5. Again, we were talking about this, how horrible gold orb pricing is it. Basically, if you're diligent and you play the game every day, you're allotted a certain amount of gold through normal gameplay. And the only really way to get ahead is to spend ungodly amounts of money. It's very painful, and I don't see the value. So this says it's a limited time sale. No, this is nothing limited. This is here all the time, like a couple times a week. At best, those are worth $2 a piece, at $8 plus another $2. My boomer valuation is this is maybe $10 in value. There's better opportunities to buy gold. If you're looking to buy gold, this is not that one. This orb is garbage. This is the old ability watermelon orb that I place a value of 10 cents. I will not be buying this because I don't think it'd be terrible if I pulled that watermelon ability orb, which is disappearing from the game at some point, probably next patch. War Consumables Bundle, Pack of Shame. No, we don't buy this anymore. We blitz and we refresh the blitz store if we need this currency. No, thank you. Power Core deal. I'd be a fan of this offer if it had 225 power cores. Then you'd be spending $3 and getting the correct amount of power cores, and then you'd be getting the training materials like as a bonus. I'm not finding that this is these are as scarce as they once were. I've never bought this, but it seems reasonable enough if you need training materials. Let's move on. Limited time sale. Nothing limited about this. This is always here. At best, we value that at $4, and that's maybe worth another $5 total. Not quite worth $10 at all. All right, this is garbage. This is garbage. This is garbage. All of this stuff is trash. Let's see if there's a 10 for 10 down here. No 10 for 10. Okay, let's toggle over to my free-to-play account. I believe we also have an anti-venom offer, which is an interesting thing at this time. Boy, they've really held on to the symbiotes. I mean, a lot of the symbiotes are hard to get. Scream is really not readily available. Neither is Symbiote Spider-Man. Actually, availability of Symbiote Spider-Man technically went down in the Emma event. So it is what it is. Boy, it's falling apart on me. Let's move on and talk about this. Yeah, we've got Antivenom. If you have the other 4 symbiotes and you don't have Antivenom unlocked, I think this is reasonable enough offer. But still pretty expensive. Symbiotes is an important team. Boy, and I got to say the bio boss node in Doom difficulty 1.1 is not a joke. Probably the hardest node in the Doom raid, in my opinion. Let's move on. We talked about all this. We're going to skip over all the duplicate offers and see if there's anything else unique here. But I do think we're going to be wrapping it up. But like, again, I am agreeable to this Kestrel offer just because of the value that Kestrel presents in this game. Like I said, if you don't have Kestrel unlocked, I definitely would consider this. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. And as always, thanks for watching and keep on gaming.